back to my channel. For today's video, I am going to be reviewing the new 2026 MakseLife Flagship Planner. I did receive this planner from MakseLife for my honest review, so let's go ahead and jump right in. So first I wanted to highlight this new bag that the planner came in. This is new for the 2026 planner. Typically in the past we have seen a storage box, and then this year we get this really nice, it's a really high quality canvas bag. So it's kind of like a keepsake bag. It has this drawstring top, it says MakseLife on the front with the logo, and then on the back it has this phrase that says, "Small steps, big shifts, live differently." And it's just a really cute, again, keepsake bag. I'll probably end up using this to store some planner things, and carry those things around with me until I'm done with my planner, and then use that to store my planner as a keepsake. Jumping into the Flagship planner, this cover here is the cover called Becoming, and it's just one of my favorites. There were so many incredible covers this year, and there usually are. I remember loving so many of the covers the last couple years as well, even going back to the very first year I had a MakseLife. The floral designs always get me. And if I go pull out some of the covers that I've kept over the years, you can definitely see a trend with how many floral covers I get. This one is just a really pretty, it looks kind of like a pen and ink floral pattern. The back is similar as well. If I flip this over, you'll see that there as well. And it has this it's like an off-white cover with this gray design, and then there is this like a light tan, maybe super light taupey MakseLife logo there. And starting last year for 2025, MakseLife introduced the interchangeable covers, and really on top of the flowers, I loved this cover so much because it has this butterfly page as well. So I'm actually going to swap this. So this is going to be my cover to start. And it's this really pretty, I don't know, actually, is it a butterfly or a moth? And it says, "It's okay to outgrow your old self." So I'm guessing butterfly because outgrow your old self. That makes sense, right? But it's so pretty. As soon as I saw this cover, it's just so simple, but it's perfect. I love it. So I'm going to be switching this as soon as I'm done filming this video. Jumping into the planner itself, the good thing is not much has changed. So if you're a fan of MakseLife, you don't have to worry about the layouts changing and having to get used to a whole new system. This year, there's been very intentional slight adjustments just to level up the planner from last year to this year, or I should say from this year to next year in the new 2026 planner. So I'll go through it just so that you can familiarize yourself with MakseLife if you aren't already. But you're going to see that it's the same exact great system with just a few, modifications for leveling up. Starting with the front page here. So you have your title page. You still get the removable and movable bookmark. You can go ahead and throw your name down on that title page. You have your letter from Sierra Friend, the founder and CEO of MakseLife. Your 2026 quick date page. So this is you're jotting down appointments as you get them. That's what I use this page for. Or if there are events coming up that I don't have exact dates for, I might use this for that, just to kind of write down hey, sometime in September this is going to happen, but I don't have the dates yet. Then you get into the goal setting section. I'm not going to go through all of the pages on here on this video, but highly recommend. I've been using MakseLife since I believe 2019, if I'm not mistaken, and I still read these pages every year just to kind of re-ground myself in the goal setting part of this planner. So these pages are gold to me. So there's quite a few pages here about goal setting. You'll have your life compass assessment in there, your annual goals, your vision board. There's a new idea garden that started last year, I believe. And then you jump into kind of the more routine planner aspect of the planner. So every month has your monthly layout. You have your monthly goals. Every week has weekly actions and reflections. And then for this year, I have a horizontal layout, which is new for me. I haven't had a horizontal layout in quite a few years. And what I'll do is I will compare to the vertical, just so you can see this is what the horizontal looks like. And then this is what your vertical layout looks like. And really the biggest difference I've noticed between 2025 and 2026 is the font and the lines are a bit darker in 2026 than in 2025. And again, it's just very slight adjustments. I think that was one of the most requested things that MakseLife had. So it's great that they're getting feedback and applying that to their planners. But otherwise, the system is the exact same system that you know and probably already love. At the end of every month, there's a monthly reflection section, and that repeats every month. And then at the end of every quarter, there is a quarterly compass so that you can reassess how your goals are going and how you're feeling in each area of life. And that's pretty much the layout for the whole planner. So you have those annual goals, those monthly goals, those weekly actions, and the quarterly check-ins to carry you through your goals throughout the whole year. And then at the back of every planner, there are a couple of, first there is like the glance for the next year. So again, quick date page for 2027. Then you have about 8 notebook pages for different notes. And then you have your like folder pocket back here. So there's one on this side and there's one on this side. And you have your folder pocket here. So there's a folder here and there's a folder here. And then with every planner, they're also sending out a reflection notebook. So I'll talk a little bit about this in a second, but you'll find that in the back pocket of your planner. And then here is they give 1 sticker page. So you have some dot stickers here, some area of life stickers, page flags. And then if you want to mark any of your goals as stretch goals, you have a couple of those stickers here as well. And if you are not familiar with what a stretch goal is, that's totally okay. Read that goal section in the front of the planner so that you can get a better understanding of what different types of goals you can set to ultimately achieve what you're looking to achieve. And that's everything in the Flagship planner. And then coming back to this reflection notebook. So I think this started in, I think it was 2022. I could be wrong. But a couple years ago, MakseLife started including these reflection notebooks during the launch sale. So what this is a super tiny but very powerful notebook, and this fits perfect in one of those back pockets. And this just has a bunch of pages to help you reflect on the year as you head into the next year. So different questions here to assess, wins for 2025, growth, gratitude, all the good stuff. And then one of my favorite things is this area where you will write a letter to your future self. I have been doing this for as long as MakseLife has been providing these, and it's my favorite thing. So I'll go through this notebook, I'll write that letter to my future self, and then once I finish that letter, I'll go back to my 2024 reflection notebook and read that letter to see how far I've come. And I just wanted to kind of mention the texture on this. This is a very tiny but mighty notebook, and it's still super high quality. The texture on here, it feels really luxurious. Don't mind the fingerprints on here. And then the last thing I have here as a part of launch day is a dot grid notebook. These have been around for several years. They got a revamp, I think, in 2023 with some more colors, some refreshed designs. I love these notebooks. This, again, very super high quality. Hopefully you can see that texture on there. And it's a simple dot grid layout. You can see those dots. I love these for work meetings. I always end up picking up a couple of them. They come in a ton of colors too. And I usually end up getting a different color that matches the branding for one of the organizations I work with and volunteer with. And I always think it's so cute to have a matching notebook for where I'm taking notes for. So I have a bunch of those and I love them. I'll probably end up placing an order for more. But that is everything I got for 2026. I am really excited for this planner. Again, I have been in MakseLife for so many years. I just feel really comfortable in the MakseLife system, and I'll still go back and read those goal setting pages, and I'll just spend some time reflecting and kind of, you know, what has happened the last year and what do I want to attract in the next year and what goals do I have. It's a system I'm super comfortable with and love, and like this will be it for me. I don't have to think about my planner. I fully trust in the system. It'll be a little different going from a vertical layout to a horizontal, but I think that'll just boost my creativity and how I'm laying out my day. And I'm just really excited to be back in the system again for another year. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you found this helpful. Leave a comment if you are also planning on using a MakseLife planner in 2026. And if it's not the flagship, let me know. Like, are you using the daily planner? Are you going to be using the digital planner? Really just excited to kind of talk about how everyone is using the system and, you know, what are we looking to do in the next year? I just love that community aspect to planning. So please leave a comment below if you found this video helpful at all. And if you did, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. And I'm hoping to share more of my, you know, planning style over the next year. That's kind of one of my goals. So I'll write that down and hopefully you'll see more content from me as well. Thank you so much for watching. Bye. And it says, it's okay. No, I think it's a butterfly. Huh. I clearly do not know the difference between a butterfly and a moth, but that's okay. And